America. No. Mail on Sunday for you. And how much would you spend to have some time with Harry and Meghan? And just to clarify, that is paying them, not them paying you.
Apparently rich Americans are spending up to $1 million to rub shoulders with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. And it's at a gala in New York, so they're not just... It's not at their home in California. But there is a reason behind this. So the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are going to receive an award at the Ripple of Hope Gala in New York. And previous winners of this award are, I think people like Joe Biden and Bill Clinton and Al Gore, Barack Obama. And the top dollar is being paid for 4 seats at the top table, $1 million, which actually feels like the recession's really kicking in. Doesn't... Yeah. I don't know, but then there's also a package for $500,000. And I want to know, if you're rubbing shoulders for $1 million,
Rub knees?
I was about to say I want a bit more than my shoulders rubbed for $1 million.
I would ask to explain further, but we better not, because Volcom.
I wonder what's going to go wrong at that event, because Meghan's got to have something to complain about, so something's got to go wrong. I'm sure it's going to be too cold, or there's too much oil in the food.
She's been brought up in the press this week because one of her thank you letters still has the crown on her stationery, and she wrote a thank you letter, which was handwritten, or a thank you postcard, I should say, and people were mocking her because she's still using the insignatory of being within the royal household, and it's creating a bit of tension as to whether she should be... categorically, she shouldn't. She left royal life over 3 years ago.
But isn't that why it's worth $1 million? Because Americans, no offence to your good people, and half of your good people, but think royals cool and want to spend money to be royals. It wouldn't matter which royals were at this event. They'd spend money just so they'd say they got to meet one.
Yeah, it's kind of like having dinner with Jennifer Aniston. To Americans, they're just movie stars, really, and they just want to hang out with them and then have a photo taken and then say, look how much money I have. I spent at that thing. And it brought down my tax burden this year. And I got to hug that skinny woman who complains all the time. So,
how much does it cost to have lunch with you, Scott?
The cost of lunch. You can afford my tuna steak.
We'll work for food.
I had lunch at Suffrages the other day, and it's so glam. And the bill came, and I was eating with a Swede who I thought would pay for it because they're so rich. And even he balked. I had to pay for that. I'm telling you, running the world when you're an American, it's a lot of work.